Hi guys, it's Matthew Compton with Autos and Photos, and today I just want to talk to you about actually a couple of things. We'll talk about the first video that I did with the Silverado Z71 2017 that I have that we're going to do a build on. I shot that video with this Sony 6300, and you can hear a lot of noise from the autofocus. That comes from me trying to save money, and I had bought this EA4, I believe it is, and I was using an old Minolta mount, really inexpensive lens from yesteryear. It's a Tamron. It's a 18-200. It's a plastic mount lens, and it's just I bought it because it's just a lightweight, everyday, kind of do everything but not do everything super lens. So when I go on a trip or something, it's easy just to throw this on it and for it to cover pretty much everything. But what I learned is that don't ever do video with it, because you could hear in that other video how loud it was. I've since played with the 6300 with the kit lens that it came with, and of course there's no sound with that. So going forward, I'm going to not use that particular lens. I'll try some other lenses with this adapter. Maybe it's the adapter, but I'm just trying to figure it out, and hopefully that helps other people too if they're trying to do video. My thing with my Sony camera right now, I'm trying to just save money in the glass, which people always say, you know, put the money towards the glass because that's what lasts longest, and you can take that from body to body. However, I'm very glass heavy, or very much into the Nikon system, so I have a lot of Nikon lenses, and I was just trying to be budget wise and use this adapter and buy old lenses. And with doing that, I think it goes back to you get what you pay for. So anyways, tonight I'm going to also talk about a couple of different lenses. This is my my cheapie, my 18-200 Tamron. I also have, which I haven't even opened yet, and again with the idea of trying to save money, I went online and found a Sigma. Again, it's an alpha mount, or the Minolta mount, and I'm going to make a big mess here, but I don't really care. But it's the 70-200 2.8, and I'm thinking, well, if it's a 2.8 lens, I can't be that bad off. But I have a soccer game tomorrow, and I will shoot with this. However, we'll see if this was a wise decision to save money or not. I have a backup plan with this, because I'm going to take all these lenses. I have one other to show you, but I didn't know this was wrapped in plastic. I got this off of an eBay thing, auction. It's supposed to have been from a shop that was closed down, old stock. So this is supposed to be a brand new, but older lens. It is not, I don't believe it has any stabilization, which some of their lenses have. This is just the older APO, the EX Sigma lens. So it's, I would say, one of the least expensive autofocus. And, you know, it's a learning opportunity if I'm doing the right thing with trying to save money, or, you know, in the long run, it usually always pays off to probably buy the quality stuff. But I'm trying to make the shortcuts, and I guess you guys can learn by my mistakes here. So, you know what? it feels nice. It's a good, solid feeling lens. Okay, let's see if we can get the cap off of it. Maybe, maybe not. Open. Oh, I didn't twist it hard enough. I was afraid something would snap and break. So anyways, it's a nice looking lens. Like I said, it's 70-200 APO 2.8 fixed. So what I do like is the metal mount, and you know, it probably is not going to stand up and be fast as my Nikon 70-2.8, but guys, I paid $250 for this. So $250 for a 2.8 I think is a steal. We'll see how bad it is or good it is tomorrow, and then I'll post some pictures from that shoot tomorrow. My other backup to that is the native Sony lens. This is not really saving me much money, but I couldn't help myself today. I was out at a photo store where they were doing a lecture series, and I was listening to the Sony guy, and he was telling me that when I put this adapter onto my camera, from the 425 points, it cuts it down to 15 when I'm using that adapter. So he's saying that if I'm using these shortcut or these cheaper lenses, that I'm, you know, handicapping this camera, which, you know, it's not their top of the line, but it's supposed to be a good camera, you know, 6300. So he kind of talked me into buying a native lens, which doing sports, I always like to have a 2.8, but their 2.8 is like $3,000, and I'm kind of cheap on it. So I did get this 4.0. And you can tell it's a much more compact, which, you know, actually kind of helps me, because I had mounted a 150-600 Sigma on my camera, and after 40 minutes, I guess I'm a wimp, my shoulder and elbow started bothering me. But anyways, so I'm going to take this guy out tomorrow along with the Sigma and the adapter. We'll go head to head with it. So this is their 70-200 4.0, and it too feels pretty nice build. It's a very smooth movement here with the lens. Feels really nice. So of course I expect this to do so much better, but that is a $1,400 lens. Sony just knocked it off, I think $100 off of it, so it's $1,398, and that one was $250. So I want to get down to the point of if this is really worth the difference in money. Okay, what I want to do really quick before we take off is just to mount the cameras really quick, mount these lenses really quick, and just see how they react in just the light that we have in here, which is pretty poor right now. Again, using this adapter that I have. So I don't even know if it'll focus it with the adapter at all. we go. Just take that sunshade off. Don't really need it right now, I don't believe. We'll just throw it on auto. Well, ooh, listen to that. Listen to it go. Well, it's grabbing focus pretty nice, you guys. I'm pretty surprised. And it's shooting at an auto ISO, so it's shooting like 5,000, but f2.8 and about 160. My pictures are kind of cheesy. And if I can figure out how to embed them, I will do that in the video. Again, for 250 bucks, 2.8. We'll see how it does tomorrow with soccer, but I think I might have, I'm a little biased when it comes to money, because if I can save several hundred bucks and get fairly good results, I'll definitely do that. I think a lot of people will. So it's full, it's on autofocus. Okay, so everything's kind of set up with that. We'll kind of do the same thing. Okay guys, you know what? I do see a lot more points popping up, like the little focus points. I don't know how to describe it in here, but inside my viewfinder, there's more of these little green squares, which I think those are the focal points that the guy at Sony was talking about. It goes from 425 down to 15 when I'm using an adapter. So we're doing ISO 6400 with this lens, f4 at 1/100th. Looks pretty clean. Well, it's a toss-up right now to me. We'll see how many keepers I get from action, because that's most of the stuff that I shoot. Guys, there's a no-brainer here. This is going to be a better lens, but let's compare it for the money and if it's going to be worth it to you. And I'll make the call if it's worth it to me. I'll let you know what I think. Okay? So now I had to put all this mess on. And also address the noise from the first video. I'm pretty sure it's that lens. I'm going to try another lens with the adapter and try to figure out if it's the lens or the adapter, one or the other. Other than that, I'm going to start doing some pictures of the ideas of the Porsche build that we're going to do soon. And tomorrow, as well as the soccer games that we're going to do photos for, I am going to take my truck over to a tire store and get the front end leveled out. I thought it was going to be next week, but they actually going to fit me in tomorrow. So I'll probably do a little video there just showing the lift being put on, and they're going to put some off-road tires on the truck to give it a little bit meatier look. And then my steps came in, and I don't know if I'll have time to do that because I leave for a week. But anyways, I'll just keep you posted. And thanks for listening, watching the video, and please subscribe, and hopefully I can get some more of this information out there to you. Again, I'm not a professional. I'm just kind of an addicted parent that likes to take a lot of pictures of their kids and whatever. And so hopefully this information helps you and that you'll continue this adventure with me.